Welcome to another episode of the Easy on Me podcast. My name is Tiara.
I'm Oksana.
This podcast is about navigating life as a young woman. So we'll talk about everything from relationships, friendships, everything in life. Because life be lifing. And
Life be lifing, bro.
yes, that's what we're going to talk about.
Can't stop, won't stop. Let's go. Let's get into it.
So for our icebreaker today, we're going to talk about our relationship status. So, Oksana, what's your relationship status?
I really don't want to. Okay, let me clean it up. I'm sick. I've been single 6 years.
6 years. What's this year? 6 years? It's been 6?
6 years, bro.
Nah.
My heart is beating right now. 6
Nah,
years.
it ain't been 6 years.
What is 23 minus 17?
6.
That's 6. I've been single
That's a long
6
time.
long 6 long years, bro.
So what have you learned in those 6 years?
What have I learned in those 6
What have
years?
you learned in 6 years of being single? Lauren doing
What have I learned in those 6 years? About what? About me? About
yourself,
dating?
about everything, life, dating, whatever. What have you learned about yourself being
Damn.
single for 6 years?
What have I learned about myself? Maybe that's why I'm single, because I don't know nothing about myself. I don't know. What have I learned about myself? I can be picky. I am picky. Picky and still somehow pick the wrong person. Still, how you gonna be picky and pick the wrong pick?
Define
That's what
picky,
I've been
though. Like,
picky. Like,
oh no, yeah.
please do not, because I don't want to.
You picky.
Oh my God! Like, I looked at somebody's shoes before and was like, no deal. I can't do it.
What kind of shoes they had on?
Ooh, they were. I can't say it because the person's gonna know who he is. The person's gonna know who he is, so I cannot say it. Okay. All right. And I will let you know off camera. I'll have to let you know off camera. No, and that's not a good thing though, y'all. I really have been trying to work on that. I don't even know how to work on not being picky, how to work on. I don't know. Sometimes you just want what you want, bro. I also learned, like, what you want is not always what's best for you. That's what I've been learning, too. And today, like, laying on the lash table, full set, Discover Me Lash.
Lashes.
Don't play with the blink, okay? Don't play.
What she do?
Looking at the time. Don't play with the blinks, okay? Discover Me Lash. So as I'm laying on her table, I'm like, bruh, I got to get out of my feelings. And I feel like that's what hold me into a lot of, like, it keep me in a lot of bad situations because of the feeling that I want to have from someone, not necessarily what I get from them. It's like I be loving the potential, you know, or like what I want to see in that person. Like, that's what I really like. Like, I see him doing this, you know what I'm saying? You know how I start out real good in the beginning, and then it just kind of, that good be like trickling away day by day. And I still hold on to that feeling that he gave me once before. Instead of the feeling he giving me right now. And it ain't right, you know, it ain't right. It's laugh.
It's not funny,
but seriously,
it's
that's
funny.
what, like that, I was just sitting there thinking that, like, I got to get out of my feelings. I got to, when the spirit say don't text that man back, don't get that man your number, don't look that man look in his direction, I gotta obey the spirit, bro, the Holy Spirit, bro.
It was a Facebook post, and it had, like, the girl, she had his name saved as Don't Answer.
Right.
And then she posted another screenshot of her
Connecting. Yes, that's me. Like, that was me. I swear, if this man, I'm not texting him no more, he better not text me. He texted me today. I was like looking at the phone, like, I gotta start standing my ground, bro. I gotta You know what I'm saying? Stick with it. But I guess that's what I learned about myself. It's not always about what I want or who
Right.
I want.
Dang. So
All
I'm
this-
married.
She married.
I'm married. I've been married for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years this year.
Hey.
Yeah, that's all I got for that.
Nah, what have you learned? She thought she was gonna get away with it. Get the out of here.
What have I
No,
learned?
man. What have you learned? What have you learned from this?
From being married? So, being married, I've learned a lot of lessons, and we ain't got the time to go through all the lessons that I have learned. But what I do
Top
know
lesson.
is that it takes compromise, and a lot of aspects of marriage is just you got to compromise. And I know it sounds cliche, communication is key, but it really is. Honest communication. And then I have to realize that you have to be sensitive to other people's needs. And I wasn't really like that at first. That's something I had to learn. I had to learn how to talk to people,
To your husband.
to my husband.
Thank you.
People in general. He taught me how to talk to people in general.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. That's all I got for that.
That's all you got for that.
That's all I got for that. We'll dig deeper on another time.
Another episode. Okay.
So, speaking of relationship status, I had saw this question online. I'm like, we should ask this on the podcast.
I can't look at
And
that.
this will help us,
I'm talking about.
it'll help us transition into our topic of the day, which is married woman, single friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it okay for married women to go out and party with their single friends? What do you think?
You're married, so answer that.
Yes.
Yes. Why wouldn't it be okay?
I think this is a very, what you think? Yeah.
How has you being married changed y'all's friendship? Or has it in any way?
So that's a two-part, right?
That's a two-part.
So, is it okay? I think it's okay. I know my boundaries. I know what to do and what not to do. I know not to be in nobody's face if we out. Like,
Right.
I know what to do. And my friends are not going to put me in a situation to where that even has to be worried about.
Not gonna do
You don't
it.
have to worry about that. So I think it's okay. But a lot of other people, they say otherwise.
A lot of church folks say otherwise.
You always got to lie. Like, every time, bro, you got to ring up.
A lot of, I mean, cause I don't know.
This question, actually, we started talking about this, like, last year when the whole, like, Kiara Shear thing came out, and she was talking about how she don't let her friends stay at her house, like, spend the night at her house.
I can spend like my best friend's house. If y'all got a problem with it, let me use your room. If I'm drunk at the end of the night and can't drive home, my best friend supposed to put me out and put me in a hotel. Not gonna happen.
And
It's
I
not.
understand, like, having discernment, but the people I keep around me,
Ooh, you gotta know who you keeping around.
God
you.
has placed them in my life. So, and I do have, like, discernment, so I know who I can trust and who I cannot trust.
Pray about that. Pray about
So
that.
yeah, I pray for my friends. I pray about my friends. So I feel like it's okay. But anywho,
And
think
when
it's
I
okay.
get there, when I get married, because it will happen, okay? Let me go ahead and move this ring on this finger so I can be ready at all times. You feel me? We don't need nobody thinking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't what it is over here. When I get married, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out with my friends. I'm just like, your spouse has to know that he can trust you. First of all,
Right.
if you don't have trust, how do you really have much if you ain't got
What do
trust?
you have if you ain't got
If
trust?
you ain't got trust.
Let me be the one who can take you from all the things you see.
You see. Okay. But yeah, if you ain't got trust, you really ain't got much, bro. And I can see like how people, like why people would think that, but I don't know, bro. You just gotta trust your partner. And if they gonna do something, they gonna do it with their friends, with you at a restaurant. They headed to the restroom. They see somebody fine. They might find them in the restroom. You never know if a person gonna cheat. they gonna cheat.
But they
and
say
gonna
that's
put it on
like
repeat.
opening the door for it though. Like when you invite a single woman into your home.
Oh, that's what we talking about. I was talking about going out, but the
Oh,
whole
yeah,
inviting
yeah.
a single. See, look, my mom always told me, hey, when her husband came home with my father, my fasha, her friends had to go, and that's cool. That's her business, but mine is my business. If Josh come here while we in the living room chilling, she not gonna put us out, bro.
I'm not
Unless
gonna
he gotta,
say, y'all
like,
gotta go.
No.
Unless he has to like get up early or
Right.
something, and we get loud. So, like to respect his like time to sleep, they'll leave. But I'm not like, oh, my man home, y'all gotta go. I'm not doing that.
All of that,
I
we not
don't like
doing all of
that.
that. For what?
I
For
don't
what?
like that.
And like she said, her friends, like I feel like I pick out great friends actually. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have too many problems with my friend. We really don't. Have we even got into an argument? Oh, nah, I got loud with them like 1 year. I was sleepy though, bro. We gonna blame it on the sleep.
Sure. Okay. So Lauren's question was,
sleepy.
what was your question, Lauren?
My question was if you being married has affected y'all's relationship in any way.
So
So how?
we kind of I think we hinted at that on the Get to Know Us video.
Has it
Like
affected
talking
us?
about like boundaries and stuff like that. How
Right.
how has me being married affected our friendship?
It really hasn't affected in any type of. I mean,
I think the only thing is we don't spend as much time together. Like I
Right,
used
like
to
we
stay
used
at
to.
her house till 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I still accidentally do that, but what was it?
nothing.
I'm just making sure.
That's about it.
That's the only thing is like the time we spend together has really changed. We still on the phone.
But you
all
know
the time.
another thing too, like I know my friends, like I know her week, like I know most of the time like when she spent time with her husband. So like if I have something coming up, I'm not gonna ask Sierra like, hey, you want to go do this when I know husband time about to come around,
right,
you know.
right.
So it's been times I've passed up like inviting her somewhere because I know.
Oh
she's-
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't tell me to give me the option to say no?
No, you need to spend time with your husband, and
No,
I
you're
shouldn't
right,
make
you're
that
right.
choice for you.
No, I mean, I'm saying because we talk a lot, so you know if we got some like,
Right.
oh, we going on a date, she'll know like that we're going on a date. So that's probably what.
Or
she's
if
talking about.
or if y'all didn't like have enough, you know, time with each other that week without you saying like, you don't have to tell me y'all have a date coming up. Like
Mhm.
if I know y'all haven't got enough time with each other
Mhm.
that week, I'm not even gonna bother to ask her like, hey, you want to do this? You want to come by, chill, laugh, make videos?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it for that.
That's it for that. So you're single, right?
Again, let's announce it again for the time.
That's just a segue. So do you desire marriage?
Definitely, I told you I switched the ring because I want to be married.
You want to be married.
Whoo, I want to be married. But
So what about marriage like makes you like attracted to it?
I feel like I get brain farts every time I get questions like this. I guess it would be. I would have to say the security. I feel like it's a. I guess like I don't know. I would feel stability, the security part of it. Like for some reason, I feel like I would kind of be secure. That's what I think because I don't know what marriage is like for sure, firsthand. You know, that partnership, like having someone to talk to at the end of the night. You know, like I don't have anybody to talk to at the end of the night or in the morning when I get up. And I know people like, well, you ain't got to be married to. That's what I want to be.
You want to be.
I
that.
want to be married. Okay, that's
was
what I want
telling
for my
Lauren
life.
earlier how somebody told you don't need a man to have a baby.
Woo! Whoa, yes. So, dang, that's enough. We can talk about it. Yeah, so I was told, and dang, bro, that's messed up. It's my favorite auntie. But
You
she
ain't-
definitely,
she-
I'm going in. This is real raw. Like, if people, hey, y'all know what I'm here for. I'm putting it
That's
out
what
there.
I'm here for.
I'm putting it out there, okay? I was told that I didn't need a man to have a baby. And that statement is true in many ways, but for me, I don't want to live my life like that. I don't want to start my family like that. Like,
right.
to just go in like, oh, just pick somebody. I ain't found nobody even close to being a husband. You know, because people change. People fake it till they make it or fake it till they get it, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I wouldn't dare, like, say, oh, I just want a sperm donor. I don't want that. That's not for me.
That's not what
and
you
that
want.
kind of hurt my feelings, not gonna lie. It kind of like made me think like, damn, what if that's my life? What if that turns out to be my life? What?
You cannot think like that.
Hey, that
Don't
statement
let
made me
other
think
people
like that.
put their stuff on you.
It made me think like that at that time. That was like 4 years ago when I had that thought. Cause it's like, damn, what if I gotta, you know?
No, I don't see that for you.
I love what she sees for me, but I want her to look at the dating pool like I'm looking at it. Like, she don't see what I'm seeing out here, and it's not looking like that. I just know I feel like the real reason I'm single is, you know what Michael Todd said, don't even say why you single. Don't even say it out loud. It's in God's hands. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that right there. I'm gonna leave it. It's up to him. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like if I just listen to him like I'm supposed to,
listen,
I'll be in the right.
the song here.
I'll be where I'm supposed to be if I was just obedient. I do know that for sure, and that's for everything in life. If I was just obedient,
that is good. That's a whole other. See, we be having a lot of topics.
Yeah, if
but
I was
it ain't
obedient.
Time to dig in deep on that
dig
right now.
Dig in it. That's what we here for, bro.
Obedience.
It's a hard thing to do. It's not easy.
That's because we make our own plans, and that's the problem.
Right.
We're not supposed to make our own plans.
We're not.
But I'll still be making plans.
We still make them. And you know how you try to you doing right for a few hours a day, but then
Lauren, like, you speaking to me.
you speaking to me right now. No, for real. Like you doing right. You try to do right. You do it, but the consistency.
That's
the consistency
word.
with being obedient is
the hardest part,
bro.
But why do you think that is? Why?
Because we want to do what we want. We want to, like you said, we try to make our own plans, bro. And we try to speed things up when just let it flow. Let it be.
You want to do what's right.
Right.
But then you've been doing what you want to do.
Exactly.
So it's hard to get out of that pattern of doing what you want to do. It's hard, bro. It's really hard. And this past year, I've been trying, but it ain't been sticking. And my mantra, right, lately has been one day it's gonna stick. It ain't stuck yet because I ain't been consistent with doing the right. Yeah, consistent with doing the right thing. And what day? Like, come on, what day is it? Yeah, so be obedient. My God. That's another question you were saying, the dating life. The dating life is trash. Yeah. Pure dookie is what I call it.
And so, like, with dating, the thing with me is, like, I didn't have a lot of time to date. Like, me and Josh got together when we were 20 years old. That's, like, the beginning of adulthood. So, I didn't have a lot of experience with dating around and dating multiple men, all of that. That was not my life. I only know relationship. That's all I know.
Right, see?
Unfortunately. Not unfortunately.
Fortunately.
It's fortunately, but I'm saying, like, I can't give a perspective to that, you know, like, because I haven't lived it, you know?
Right. And then it's like these dating apps. For some reason, when someone talks about one, I'll be like, ooh, let me go check it out. I already know what it's about. But I'm like, damn, I ain't been on this mud in a year. Let me see what it's hidden for now. And that just, remember how I said I was picky? Like, sir, why you in the gym? Why you in the locker room showing this part of your crevices? Why you showing
Crevices.
that?
Your
Why
crevices.
you showing this? Your panty line. You ain't supposed to have no panty line. You got a panty line. Why you showing this? Like, and look, people have met the love of their life on there. Okay, my cousin married his beautiful wife. He found her on there, and they have a beautiful daughter. So I believe you can find someone on there. You probably not me. Okay, knowing when I get on them for a day, and then by the end of the night, this ain't for me. I probably gave one person my number. We'll stop talking in 2 weeks because it ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like just swiping and all of that, putting the X on him. And it's just like that puts me in a place to just judge somebody by their looks. Seriously, and that's not good, right? Which, you know, they have questions or whatever, or I don't know what you even call them. Like they kind of tell you about themselves or all this other stuff, what they're looking for. But it's like I'm literally swiping, saying like, "Oh, he's not cute enough. Oh, his head. Like if his head." Okay,
See,
look,
that's
this
the
is
problem.
This is my problem.
That's the problem. Like you are picky.
I am, but it's been times when I wasn't picky and I still picked the wrong person. It's you know how you done let somebody ugly you, and it's still he still went right. You know what I'm saying? You let somebody, you know, I done tried that before. So whether they're cute, ugly, small, or tall, they will still play you like a fiddle. But when you see a dude when they in the car, right? You got the headrest. Is that the seat right there? Let me tell y'all something. This is how I know when somebody height. I know they height. When you can see the top part of the seat, when you can see the top part of the, I already know, sir. Why you lying about your height, boy? Why you lying about your height? And it ain't one of them. They sitting low. It ain't one of them. They sitting up here with it. They up here with it, and they head right there. See, I shouldn't be looking at that. I shouldn't be looking at what his head. I shouldn't be looking at the distance from the top of his head to the top of the. I shouldn't be doing that, bro. Like, and it ain't even about having a type. It's just like I solely judge off of those pics, and I honestly don't want to do that. Like I'm playing, and people probably thinking like you're childish. That's probably why you ain't got one. I promise, I'm trying not to be if that is. No. Don't lie.
You're childish, like you goofy, but like.
But I'm saying with having that mindset, oh, she looking at this.
Yeah, that part, yeah.
Yeah, it's something I gotta.
You're allowed to have.
I don't know. Standards is different from like.
From saying his shoes too pointy.
And what kind of shoes is it?
Sierra, shut up. Sierra, go past it.
She still don't want to tell me what type of shoes it is.
You know the Mexican boots. You know how the boots be? The cowboy boots that be like,
The point be up. It point up.
You know, like something like that. If somebody got them on, I'm scrolling past their page. I'm not finna put a like on it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't think like that, y'all, and I promise I'm working on it, bro. I promise.
That pointy boot might be your husband, and you back.
I'll be like, God, please, like, this what you want from me? Okay, I promise. After this, I'm done with it, right? So, a few weeks ago, I was praying, like, and I don't know about y'all, but I'm really in tune with the Holy Spirit, and I thank God for that, right?
She is. That's not a lie.
So, I was praying. I'm like, Lord, if you just want me to date someone that is not my type, that's ugly, Lord, just say that. Like, I feel like he wants me to just I feel like he wants me to just listen, like, hey, just do this. Just be obedient for one. Like, he be like, something, be obedient, bro. One time. If I could just be obedient one time, I'm like, bro, so you just want me to tell somebody I'll go on a date with them, even though I don't think he's cute, he's not my type or whatever. I was like, Lord, if you want me to do that, okay, God. I promise y'all, not even 5 minutes later. Not even 5 minutes later, somebody writes me a message.
And that was ugly. Did he have pointy boots on? What kind of shoes he had?
Don't worry about it. Y'all, I promise you, I said, Lord, that's what you want me to do, God. Okay. Not even 5 minutes later, bro, I got a message. And I agreed to go on a date, but it ain't happened yet. And I promise I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it just in case the mic didn't hit it. And let's be real, I haven't been on many dates in 6 years, and that's probably why. And it's not that I don't get the offer, it's just if I'm not going to enjoy the day, if I can't enjoy looking at you, am I going to enjoy the day?
So then, would you go? I feel like this has turned into an interview, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Right.
So would you go on like Love Is Blind?
So let's talk about Love Is Blind, right? How do I sign up? Woo, but I'll still be nervous because, okay, we'll talk about that later. You haven't seen this season. But that show made me think like, okay, they're not seeing the person that they're talking to, but they're falling in love. Like, if somebody could get me on the show, let me know. Because I do it.
We're going to look up the, see when the sign-ups are. The
no, for
registration.
real. I would do it. I would be nervous, but hopefully I would have grown enough to look past the looks, right? And just fall for what's inside of their heart, you know?
And that is so beautiful. But I'm just imagining when you say you do to that person, when they propose to
when
you.
they open that thing up.
And he got on some pointy boots.
Ooh, that's going to be the Lord, like, test me, like, come on. I'm just,
And
listen.
his mustache going to curl up like that to go with it.
It's okay. But another thing is, though, my mama is the queen of dressing them up, okay? She dressed all of her men. My daddy was flying his own. That's just, hey, I'm here with it. Y'all see where I'm coming with. Y'all can't see the shoe right now. But listen, my daddy's flying his own. But her husband after that, or her boyfriends after that, she dressed them. So I just have to keep that in mind. Like, okay, Sonny, you can work with that. It got to be something I can work with. A lot of times it's not. But okay.
What if he don't want to be worked with, though?
I'm just going to have to pray to God that he does some work on me. I don't know. Like, the mindset got to be changed.
Yeah.
I know. It does. It has to be. I tried. I don't know what to do.
Dang. Nice fit with pointy boots.
9 times out of 10, the fit ain't going to be nice. And if it is, sir, you not going out with me with them on. It's not going to happen. You not finna be walking behind. You can't even walk behind me like this because you hitting the back of my ankles. That's not happening. Sorry. Not sorry.
Oh, Jesus. This is the most I have laughed all day, bro. This is hilarious. Yeah. Just imagine if somebody hitting the back of your ankle.
No, for real.
Oh,
Just
Jesus.
be mad. But like, so with being with you being married though, do you wish you had more married friends? Because all of us are.
Woo!
Married friend in our friend group.
Everybody in my friend group is single.
She gotta keep saying it.
That's you just said it. So
I know,
when
but
I say it, it's a problem.
Let me do it. Let me say
you
it.
You can only say it.
You said it enough.
I only said that's the first time I said that. Anywho, that's not the first time I said it.
No, come on.
Oh, my bad. I'm not trying to rub it in.
No, I know.
But yeah, it's hard because like I be wanting to go on like couples trips, double dates.
I want to go on a couple trip with my best friend so bad, but
yes.
fuck. Not the little sister gets to go before me. That's whack as fuck. But see,
so yeah, I be wanting to do all of that, and so I'll be like, dang, ain't nobody to go with.
Ain't nobody go with.
But I am planning on doing, if God says the same, I'm planning on doing a marriage retreat. And so I'm going to invite some of our like old classmates that are married now, them and their spouses. I think that'll be really good to kind of build like a community, because I'm sure like us, they may have a group of friends that's not married, because we still young. We in our 20s.
Right.
So it'll be cool to build
Right.
like a community of people that are married, and so we can kind of confide in each other, and because we go through things as married people that maybe a single person can't relate to.
Right. And I be wishing she had single friends.
Married friends.
I mean, married friends, right? I be wishing she had married friends because, I want to see her go on those couple trips or have certain conversations with another married woman that is
Right.
her age,
Right.
because I don't mind having those convos, but I be like, shit, you talk to Aunt Kim? 'Cause I
Right,
don't
because
know.
sometimes I don't be having nobody to, like, I'm like, is this normal? Like, what do I do in this situation? How do I handle this? How do I communicate this? Like, I be needing those answers sometimes, so I just be having to figure it out.
Yeah.
But we still talk. I still talk to my godmother, and she
Right.
gives me really good advice. And I like talking to them because they're unbiased. Like, they're not just gonna be like, I'm on your side. They're gonna give me good advice and tell me I was wrong too.
Right.
So
I'm
that's
gonna
a
do
good
it
thing.
anytime. I'm not gonna rub it in her face, but like, hey, bro, you gonna have to. He got one up on you, bro. I'm sorry.
And then just be looking like, okay, next.
And still.
And
But yeah, that because it's like we don't even as the single friends, we don't even stay in something long enough to even plan a trip. Like we don't, and nobody, we ain't got no man over here, and nobody got no man besides her. I'm so sorry, nobody. So, and nobody got no man to plan nothing, not even a picnic. Can't bring them to Sunday's barbecue. Water park. Can't do nothing. Double date. Can't even.
but
do
I've
that.
been told, like, when you get married, you gotta drop your single friends.
Shit.
I've
And
been
that's what I
told
tell
that. I have been told that, and I was just like, if I do that, I would have no friends, bro.
And who wants to live a life without me? Who wants to live a life without me? Think about it, Tierra.
You took that a whole different way.
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
wasn't even talking about. Cross. Do it stay crossed? Let me see how long you can hold your breath. Keep it crossed.
Who wants a life? I'm trying to. But who wants to live that life?
I wouldn't have no friends.
She wouldn't have any friends, bro. Like, for real.
Like, if we went off of that, I would not have no friends, and I feel like that's a very lonely life to not have no friends.
My
I
leg
need my
shaking.
friends. What
I
happened?
need them. I need mine. If she would have dropped me before, listen. It would have been a fight. I don't even fight
What?
people.
A fight for what?
If you would have tried to drive, if you would have listened to them, CF. I'm gonna call them CF. If you would have listened to them CFs and dropped us, it would have been a fight. She wouldn't have been able to have no wedding. Nope. She wouldn't have. And that's whack for you to tell, because, like, I bet whoever you are out there, I bet you're miserable. That you don't have a friend. All you have is a husband to come back home to that you probably barely even like. You
That's
ain't
a
got to go.
thought.
You ain't got nobody to go talk to. No girls' night. Everything revolves around your husband, and y'all probably saying you said that because you ain't got a man. My best friend right here, bro. She's not gonna recommend to not have any.
No,
friends.
you need friends. Like, even if it's not even just to talk to and vent to, because, like, I don't tell them everything
Right.
that goes on, but, like, just as an outlet to be myself instead of having to be somebody's wife, or when we have kids, somebody's mom, or
Right.
just a nurse. Like, go to work, I'm a nurse. Like, I get to just be Tierra. I get to be my goofy self, my normal self, and I need that. That's important.
Right. And if, and I really pray for her to have married, like somebody come out the blue with somewhere, or maybe you need to like look for events with just married couples, no swingers stuff like that.
No, listen. No, speaking of swingers, story
Ooh-wee.
time.
Da-da-da-da.
So we were at the Tank concert for Valentine's Day, right? Me and Josh, we went to the Tank concert. Nice little That was my like Valentine's Day gift to him. Like, let's go to this little concert or whatever. So we in a concert, we laughing. I'm singing along to the song. It's another couple behind us, and they're like joking with us and stuff like that. And so at the end of the concert, the lady, she tapped me on the shoulder like this. She went like that.
Yeah.
And then I leaned over because it was loud in there, so I couldn't hear it. So I leaned over, and it probably, now that I look at it, it looked seductive to her probably.
How you did?
I leaned over
Show me how
ever
you
so
did.
gently. Because I wasn't thinking, like, we were cool with them the whole night.
How
we were
did you
laughing.
lean forward if she tapped you?
I turned around and leaned towards her.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. And so she was just like, she came to my ear, and she was like, "Do y'all swing?" I said, "Oh no, we don't do that. We don't swing."
They don't swing
And then
or
I
bang.
text Josh. I said, "This lady behind us just asked if we swing. Don't react," because Josh would be like laughing all loud and like making faces. So I was like, "Don't react. Don't react."
Oh, she should have told Josh after, but he did good, right?
I had to tell him right there because I didn't know how to feel. I had never been asked something like that in my life.
She just let a swinger touch on her.
I did exactly. I'm thinking me and her cool the whole night, but she.
Oh, cause y'all had been vibing the whole
we
night.
had kind of been vibing. Me and her was singing and like joking, like.
Well, no joke to her. She was like, "Oh, I like the way she smile." She touched what? Her booty.
She said she probably tickled some booty with them same fingers.
Dang. So if y'all would have
So,
said
yeah.
yes, what she would have did? Oh my God, that's.
What if I said yes?
You should have told Josh you said yes just to play it off. Then he would have got up and said, "No, let's go." Let's go.
What if I said yes? She would have tried. Oh no. That was the.
She said she would have pounced.
She would have jumped over that seat. Oh.
No, but that's crazy.
It
Like,
was very crazy. But yeah, I do want to do more like married events. And so, but I want it to be like related to our age though. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to, no offense, but I don't want to be with a whole bunch of 50-year-old married people, bro. Like,
right.
I want to be with people our age, and it's not a lot of events like that. So that's why I really want to do like this marriage retreat thing and invite young couples who are around the same age as us. We're 28.
Or engaged, not just married, right? Or you want them to be married? You want them to be in it?
I kind of wanted to be married.
Oh, okay, my
because
bad.
you can be engaged and never get married.
Right.
So it's a different dynamic too from being engaged to actually being married. Because some people be engaged for 10 years. So what is that?
I'm finna make a sound with it. Cause
Yeah.
it do be
So
like
I
that.
kind of wanted to be married couples. That would be great.
I want to know, like, cause I've been hit with the, "Oh, I think you moving too fast," and I really want to know what people, like, what's moving too fast. Like, how long am I supposed to date somebody before they ask me to be their girlfriend, before they make it official? You know, because it's like me, I'm the person that, like, if I find somebody that I like, I'm gonna just talk to him.
So, how long to wait?
I know somebody say until you feel like it's right, until the right time, but I'm not. I just don't feel like I should. If I feel like I like you, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you showing me that you like me, you feeling me, you take me out, you doing all this. It's almost like, what are we waiting on?
What's
I'm
the
not asking you.
holdup?
I'm not asking you to marry me, but then again, they could be like, well, she rushed me into this. She probably rushed me to get married too.
No, it's not that at all. You
It's-
just want to be official. Like, you want that to be your person.
Right. That's it. That's all. Like, I like you. I don't want to have to talk to somebody else. I don't want to go out on a date with somebody else. I want you to take me out on a date, and I want to be the only girl you taking out on a date. Okay? Because I don't walked in the club before and some gals was looking at me, and I'm like, well, I was in the. Okay, we ain't gonna worry about it. But they were just looking at me, and I'm like, why they keep looking at me? I'm like, why are they looking at me, right? And I'm asking him. He don't remember because it was a night. Okay, it was one of them nights. And the next day he didn't remember. He like, what girls you talking about? It don't matter. Why would there be females looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want that. And that was like in the early stages,
That's
which is
awkward.
cool, but it's just like, who you got somebody out here that might be your girlfriend, that thinks she your girlfriend? You know, a situationship that's really deeper than what you're saying it is. Like, what you got going on out here for somebody to be looking at me like that? And I don't want that. So that's why I feel like I just want to be in a relationship, and I don't feel like I should have to wait a year for somebody. I shouldn't have to wait for a year for someone to ask me to be their girlfriend.
Right.
A
You
year,
shouldn't.
8 months.
A year is a long time.
It's a long time.
And people know, like, you know.
That's my thing, and that's why I feel like it shouldn't take that long. Cause when you know, and if you don't know, go. Don't waste, baby. Don't waste my
That's a
time.
bar. I like that.
What did it say? Repeat it.
When you know, and if you don't know,
Go.
Like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I
Get
like
on up
that.
out of here. But no, yeah, like when you know. That's it. That's all. Like, what else are you looking for? Like, and if I don't have it, you can cut me. I'm okay. Just like be honest with me and say like, hey, you know what? This ain't what I thought it was. It was for a minute, but I'm not feeling it no more. Cause I also learned while being single, people can change their minds.
they have the right to.
And they have the right to change their minds. It's okay, but just let me know.
Yeah.
Cut it at
That's
that,
what
baby.
it's
That's
gonna
all
be,
we
'cause
got
We're gonna be in this
for
little
this
crying.
week on the Easy On Me podcast. We about to wrap it up.
We got to wrap it up. So make sure you guys, I don't know if I said it at the beginning, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss any new episodes. And we will see you guys next time.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. That's all. All I ask is
Yeah.
this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use.
What is the next part?
Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
What if I never loved again? Baby, when I tell y'all, listen, when that Adele came out 2 years ago, baby, I was in the middle of my living room just like, Lord, please, why, Lord?
Yeah, you was in your feelings.
Oh, but that's when I was going through it.
You
When
was
I was
going
going
through
through it.
it.
Oh my God. And I just remember thinking like, am I ever going to get out of this?